Katt Williams has had enough of Hollywood.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Katt also explained that the difference between him and comedians like Kevin Hart is that he never accepted money to keep silent on a certain topic.
On an episode of the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp, he did not hold back.
TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all.
Williams threw some serious shade at a bunch of big-name Hollywood stars, from P. Diddy to Kevin Hart. That's right, no one's safe, and he's ready to expose all these celebrities to the public.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
P. Diddy is on the hot seat. And while all these rumors have come out about him, Katt Williams was the first to tell us all that Diddy did do it. Before the public hopped on the Diddy hate train, Williams was the first to warn us that Diddy is a serious freak. Get this, Katt was ready to give us the inside scoop. He told us, "I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that hole I was telling you about. Cause P. Diddy be wanting to party and you gotta tell him no." Williams cannot be bought off, and he was ready to let everyone know that. Katt Williams told us everything, but no one wanted to listen. He mentioned, "When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for those things. Because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care, nothing about the other side, period. All these deviants are catching it in 2024. It's up for them. It don't matter if you're Diddy or whoever you is, Diddy Jakes and any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all." And boy, did that happen. Just look at the news, guys. Diddy is no longer protected, and so isn't the Pastor T. Jakes. No one is safe. One thing about Katt is no one's going to get him to do something he doesn't want to do. He shared an interesting behind-the-scenes story from his first movie, Friday After Next. He revealed that there was originally a scene in the script involving an act in the bathroom that didn't align with his views, but Katt pushed hard to have it removed, and it worked. He went on to explain in his opinion, no matter how you frame it, a scene showing acts you don't agree with could never be funny. According to him, trying to make it part of comedy just wouldn't work, no matter the context. And we can't help but respect a guy who's not going to just be a yes man, but stick to his own morals. Katt had more to say, and he didn't hold back when discussing Ricky Smiley. He played this villainous Santa Claus in Friday After Next. Katt claimed that Ricky had sacrificed his own kid for fame and even lied about being considered for the role of Money Mike before Katt. He questioned why Ricky would lie, saying, "I don't know why he would lose a kid and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there." Katt also took a shot at Ricky's acting, saying, "Your story is the Ricky Smileys that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He's gonna play the PIMP." He continued passionately and said, "Why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man? You wouldn't let an athlete that's been on performance enhancers talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smileys can't act because Ricky Smileys can't act." So it's pretty clear Katt isn't a fan of Ricky's acting. But according to Ice Cube, who starred in the movies and also worked as a writer and producer, there was never an off scene like Katt described in the script. In a self-filmed Twitter post, Ice Cube said, "I would never shoot that scene in a movie, especially Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera. That ain't my style." As for Ricky being up for Money Mike, Ice Cube confirmed that Ricky was considered, but Katt was ultimately a better fit for the role. Katt Williams did not stop there. He made it clear that he wasn't going to work with Ricky Smiley again unless Ricky wore a dress. And he wasn't shy about throwing some shade at Tyler Perry too. Katt said he was so egregious. "I put in my contract that I wouldn't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress." He went on and said, "Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract." So apparently, Katt had a contract drawn up that literally forced Ricky to wear a dress for his next role. Katt added, "That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe the best actor should be in the best role." Ricky Smiley was not going to let this slide, and he responded on his morning show completely denying the existence of such a contract. He said, it wasn't Katt's decision, but that director David E. Talbert personally asked him to take on the role in First Sunday, which by the way was also produced by Ice Cube. He said, "When I said Katt Williams was coming for everyone, I was not joking. He called Kevin Hart an industry plant. This wasn't out of the blue though. These two have been at odds for years." Katt made some remarks about Kevin's rapid rise to fame, suggesting there was some shady business behind it. He said, "In 15 years in Hollywood, not one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. Kevin already has deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that comes to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own film called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that. Before that person or since that person." Then he added, "What do you think a plan is? Maybe people don't understand the definition of these words." As for Kevin's role in the industry, Katt went on to claim that Kevin is a gatekeeper, suggesting that he helped get Tiffany Haddish into the comedy world. Katt said, "They tell you there's no gatekeepers, but we keep seeing the same person open the gate. Didn't Kevin let Tiffany in?" Tiffany did not take this lying down, responded during a comedy show calling Katt out for spreading out what she called lies. But Katt wasn't finished yet. He then turned his attention to Cedric the Entertainer, a comedian known as one of the original kings of comedy. Katt did not hold back any words, saying, "Cedric isn't funny, can't dance, can't sing, and doesn't write his own material." Damn. He even claimed if Cedric the Entertainer was capable of doing anything entertaining, then he would have had a special on Netflix or Tubi. But his specials are so bad, yes, he said this, so bad that Netflix refuses to host his specials. Oh my gosh, that's harsh. But wait, there's more. Katt may be holding a grudge against Cedric. He claims Cedric stole one of his best jokes for the Kings of Comedy tour back in the 90s. According to Katt, after one of his performances, Cedric came backstage to praise him for this particular joke and said how much he loved it, only later to steal it and use it at his own show closer. Now, I've got to say that is pretty slimy. Katt Williams continued to make bold claims, and this time it was about Ludacris, suggesting the rapper and actor joined the Illuminati to land his role in the Fast and Furious franchise. Katt said, "We were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. Both of us were equal. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other turned out to be Katt Williams." He went on to explain, saying that one of them would have to shave their sideburns while the other would be paid a whooping $200 million deal spanning 10 movies in the Fast and Furious franchise. It's now clear which out of the two ended up with the Illuminati, huh? I guess nothing's really off the table anymore. But Ludacris didn't let Katt's claim slide and responded with a freestyle which he posted on social media. Now, Katt's next target is shocking. Steve Harvey. You know Steve, famous for his skills with cue cards, making sure he doesn't announce the wrong winner at pageants, and of course, hosting Family Feud for what feels like forever. But according to Katt, Steve has been up to some shady stuff. He claimed that Steve was stealing jokes from Mark Curry, faking everything in his wardrobe, and even his afro on his sitcom. But Katt didn't stop there. He went on to say that Steve could never make it as a movie star, saying there are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good and looks like Mr. Potato Head. Ouch. And if that wasn't enough, Katt also claimed that Steve stopped doing stand-ups after losing a comedy battle to him in front of 10,000 people. Then Katt switched gears and took aim at Kanye West, suggesting that Kanye's issues need to be handled differently. Katt claimed that society put Kanye on a pedestal, letting him call himself Yeezus and thinks he was a god. Katt didn't stop there either. He threw some serious shade at Kim Kardashian too, using a crazy term for her and saying that Kanye married her knowing exactly who she was, so he shouldn't have been surprised by anything that happened. Okay, so what's going on here, guys? That was a lot. Is Katt just trying to stay relevant, or is he actually spitting facts and no one's ready to take him seriously? I mean, Diddy's drama came to life, so I guess you can say he's on the right track. Give us some more tea, Katt. We're all listening now. At least I am.